Hey guys, so this is the update on the Terra jet. As you can see, there's no body as it's hanging from the roof right now. So it's out of the way. The front axle and hubs are no longer in the front end. There's the front axle there, the front hub just over there. And we got it sitting up on jack stands right now. There's no cross beams in it. There used to be cross beams in here where the pedals sat, and we took all the steering out of the front except for the little steering rods. Took all the tie rods off and everything. That's the front drive sprocket. Off the inside it goes inside here. There is also a little idling sprocket in there. I'm not sure if you can see that. You can start to see some more of what we're dealing with here for rot. It's actually like really spongy. And over here, some of the rot that we got going on. Right now I'm struggling to get these rear hubs off as they're rusted on there pretty good. I gotta go find a puller for that tomorrow. Transmission still works, as that's how we spun the chain off. Chain sitting right there on the floor. That's how we spun the chain off, was with the transmission pulley. Yeah, you can see some of the rot we're dealing with here. Whole side of the tub's rotted. The whole back floor is rotted. Like the entire back floor is rotted out. All under the transmission. We actually put the jack stand originally through that hole. Right in between those two wrenches onto the axle. And then again, like this is all rotted out here. Floor's all rotted on this side. Pan's all pushed up and everything. Look at all the gunk in there. It's watertight there though. That's the only part that's not rotten, I guess. See this right here? It's fully intact. The aluminum bearing housing. If you look over here, this one, not so much. It's split in half. You can see pieces of the bearing cup here and all sorts of fun stuff. We definitely got our work cut out for us on body work. The rock rails are bent upwards and everything, so we're gonna have to chop those, bend them down, re-weld them. But yeah, let me grab a light here. There's where that drive gear came from. Right inside here, right there. It's all full of grease and dirt and gunk. There's one of the this is what the axle sits inside. Right here, this is the other hub that bolts on there. So as you can see, the axle actually sits in there. Yeah, there's a mouse that made a nest in there. But without all that stuff in there, the axle sits in there. So we got to get all those bolts out, get those bearings out. Gonna look for finding new ones. The front of the tub here doesn't look overly too bad. I'm hoping we can leave the front tub alone. Just kind of clean it out. Maybe do a little bit of metal work up here on the sides here. Around here. Type stuff. But for the most part, I'm hoping we can leave the tub alone. Because it's not too bad. And yeah. That's the update so far on that. We'll try and keep you posted as we get more. Stay tuned.